Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Craig Madron.
And I'm Laila Hunter. You're watching the 6 o'clock news coming to you live from WOCB Studio A.
A family mourns the loss of a son and brother. 17-year-old Timothy Haas died when he and his brother Paul attempted to rescue their father, Bruce, from a fuel tank. Firefighters were able to rescue Bruce, but weren't able to continue rescue efforts for fear of risking their lives. 4 hours later, Paul was rescued. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration is investigating the tragedy.
Ohio Governor Ted Strickland names a fill-in Attorney General today. Ohio State University Law Dean Nancy Hardin-Rogers made it clear that she is merely a 5-month caretaker and has no plans to be on the November ballot. Rogers hopes to bring the responsibility back to the office Mark Dan-tainted in his short tenure and to restore moral authority needed to better serve Ohioans. Both political parties have until August 20th to select candidates to fill the last 2 years of Mark Dan's term.
Shivani Ecclestair is dead tonight. She had been a patient at Cleveland's Metro Health Medical Center with a cracked skull. Police are charging Todd Torek with attempted murder, felonious assault, and aggravated robbery for leaving her unconscious and half submerged in a creek. He is being held in the Cuyahoga County Jail.
The Ohio Senate is pushing to relax the self-defense law. The proposal would eliminate the burden of proof if a homeowner shoots an intruder. The police department and sheriff disagree because they think that people will take the law into their own hands.
Ride the foreclosure bus and make yesterday's dream of owning a home today's reality. 10 people took a 3-hour bus tour of the foreclosed homes available for purchase in the Twinsburg area. The $15 ticket price included a boxed lunch, along with a real estate agent, a mortgage broker, and other industry professionals on hand to answer questions. For future excursions, log on to clevelandeastsidebus.com.
Later in the hour, we'll tell you about a former White House insider's new book.
Also later on, more than 100 nations come together in the hopes of saving lives.
And California gay and lesbian couples have a reason to celebrate after a state Supreme Court ruling.
I'll take that. Good stuff. Real good.
How many minutes was that? Does anybody know? I was just wondering, like, oh, okay.
Were you shuffling the papers while I was on the camera?
Yeah.
Like, okay, good, because I...
We're not when you're on camera.
Right, exactly.
30 seconds.
Starting right now.
Right.
Unexpected criticism of the push.
Just the problem we had with practice.
Oh.
10 seconds. 4, 3, 2.
Unexpected criticism of the Bush administration is being leveled by one of its insiders. The new book by former White House press secretary is accusing the president of having a predisposition toward invading Iraq and manipulating certain facts to sell the war to the American public. Administration officials are calling Scott McClellan's action an act of betrayal. The president has declined to comment, citing more pressing issues while McClellan tours the talk show circuit.
Florida and Michigan delegates are not being fully restored. Democratic National Committee rules require that 2 states lose at least half of their convention delegates for holding elections too early. The party's legal experts wrote a 38-page memo to this effect. Most analysts believe they will only have half the number of the delegates from each state into the convention to attend, but only give them half the vote each.
John McCain is continuing to attack Barack Obama on the grounds of foreign policy. In experience, McCain criticized Obama for insinuating that it might be in the interest of the U.S. to hold talks within foreign enemy states. McCain is preparing for a speech in Denver around worldwide proliferation of nuclear weapons while he continues to raise money.
Community college students are suffering at the pump like the rest of America. Some colleges are offering students 20% off their gas tab, some are giving bikes, and others are cutting classes to 4 days a week due to gas prices.
Consumers get a slap in the face by Cleveland area legislators. Ohio homeowners hope a proposed bill fails. The bill would exempt contractors from compliance with the deception laws, and it would leave homeowners at the mercy of the home contractors. Homeowners should contact www.legislaturestate.stateohio.us to voice their opinions.
The Scripps National Spelling Bee is on its way, and local champion Ashley Terry hopes to be a part of it. She is currently touring Washington in preparation and has seen such landmarks as the White House and the U.S. Naval Academy. She is also concentrating on the results of the written qualifier test and today's oral round. Her mother is excited to see her simply having fun.
The eminent domain battle looms ahead as local couples in Akron fights to save their restaurant from the University of Akron.
Lindsay Lohan is back in the news again, and you'll never guess what for. Coming up, Lindsay's engaging story. Diplomats from more than 100 nations are working on a treaty to ban current types of cluster bombs and require the destruction of stockpiles within 8 years. The United States shares the humanitarian concerns of those in Dublin. Cluster munitions have demonstrated military utility and their elimination from the U.S.
Nepal is a republic. Lawmakers voted to end in 239 years of royal rule in the Himalayan Republic. King Gayanada was given 15 days to leave the palace. Throughout the day, thousands of people marched, danced, and sang through the streets of Kathmandu.
Microsoft is talking with internet search engine Yahoo about a potential merger. The $47.5 billion acquisition would bolster Microsoft's internet division and better position the company to compete with #1 search engine Google. Both Microsoft and Yahoo are discussing more options and will continue to move forward with the merger.
Computer giant Dell Incorporated must make restitution for falsely advertised warranties and free financing. Dell was ordered to disclose more clearly that most people do not qualify for free financing or next-day warranty repairs. Dell customers may apply for restitution at nyagdell.com.
Republican John Whitfield is resigning his seat amid allegations that he bought OSU football tickets using campaign funding and then sold them for profit. The 42nd Ohio House District is currently without a representative. A replacement will be appointed in June, and a new representative will be elected in November.
The eminent domain battle continues today as Joe and Mona Nimmers fight the University of Akron. The university wants the Nimmers property to build a residence hall and have offered the couple $1,380 for their property.
2 police officers are on paid leave in the shooting death of a drug suspect. 31-year-old Daryl G. Workman was shot by police when he reached for a .45 caliber semi-automatic gun. Officers were executing a search warrant on Workman's house when the shooting occurred.
Later, Californians react to the state Supreme Court ruling on same-sex marriage. Gay and lesbian couples are now able to marry legally in California. The state Supreme Court has ruled that a voter-approved ban on gay marriage is discriminatory. The people of California may have a chance to speak their minds in November thanks to an initiative on the ballot amending the state constitution to prohibit same-sex unions.
Lindsay Lohan is kissing girls now, and Lohan and girlfriend Samantha Ronson have been inseparable for the past year and a half. After rumors of their engagement, speculation of their relationship has gone from friends to possible life partners.
Thanks for watching WOCB's 6 o'clock news.
I'm Craig Madron.
And I'm Waila Hunter. We'll see you later tonight for our 10 o'clock news broadcast.